I'm Joe Giglio for NJ Sports Now on this Monday, November the 17th, the day after another loss by the New York Giants, this time 16-10 at the hands of the San Francisco 49ers, a game the Niners tried to give back to the Giants over and over and over again. Every time you were waiting for that back-breaking play, that back-breaking scoring drive by the Niners to put that game away, it didn't happen. The Giants defense, after being maligned last week, stood up and played a good game. Their offense, on the other hand, Eli Manning in particular, along with the offensive line, did not. 5 interceptions for Manning, and as the Giants lost that game yesterday, staring at 3-7 and staring down the end of what will be an ugly finish here in 2014, you start to talk about, and I think all Giants fans start to wonder about the future of this organization, specifically head coach Tom Coughlin. You weave in there the bad day by Eli Manning yesterday, 5 interceptions, and we all know his contract situation coming up in the offseason. The Giants have to make some decisions here because Eli has a big cap number next year, the last year on his deal. And the question now to me is, when the Giants move forward here and the Giants evaluate the future of their franchise, Tom Coughlin and Eli Manning came in together in 2004. Are they a package deal here for the Giants season? It's one question that I don't think has been raised enough because you look at the two of them independently. I think the Giants, if they do move on from Tom Coughlin, could certainly and probably will keep Eli Manning for the next few years. I think he has plenty of good football left in him, yesterday's awful performance notwithstanding. The same thing can be made on the other hand. If Tom Coughlin stays here, you would assume he'd want to keep Eli Manning, but if the Giants fall into a situation where they're at the top pick or the third pick or the fourth pick in the draft and a great, franchise-changing young quarterback is there, similar to the way it was when they had Kerry Collins in 2003, Eli Manning available in the draft, and they did what they had to do to go get him. So the question now is, when you look at the Giants moving forward, can you independently look at, will Eli be back? Will Tom be back? Or are they a package deal? I mean, these two came in together in 2004. Tom hired at the end of that 2003 season around the playoff time, January, February, came in, started putting his program in. April comes along, the NFL draft. They draft Eli Manning. The Giants have never, since the 2004 season began, went into a game without Tom Coughlin and Eli Manning on the sidelines together. Those two have been joined at the hip as much as any coach-quarterback combination we've seen in a very long time. The only one that you could say is anything close would be up in New England with Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. Every other coach-quarterback combination has been broken up or it has ended over the past 10, 11, 12 years. But Eli Manning and Tom Coughlin still together. When this season ends, the Giants have to ask themselves many questions. But one of them, and I think one of the biggest ones that they're going to have to handle moving forward here, is Tom Coughlin and Eli Manning, is that a package deal? And if they are, and Tom Coughlin is out, and a new head coach comes in, what does that mean for the future of Eli Manning? 5 interceptions notwithstanding. He's had a pretty good season before yesterday's game. But if a new coach comes in, he wants a new system, he wants a running quarterback, he wants to do something totally different, and he wants to start fresh. We could be looking at a situation where Eli Manning, his future is in doubt because Tom Coughlin. I'm Joe Giglio for NJ Sports Now.